Hey there, I'm Grant Gershon. I'm the Kiki and David Gindler Artistic Director of the LA Master Chorale. So Choose Something Like a Star is this amazing poem by Robert Frost that was set to music by Randall Thompson. And this is a piece that I sang when I was in high school. I sang it when I was in college. We've done it with the LA Master Chorale. It's a choral classic of American music, Choose Something Like a Star. And it's a piece that is about aspiration, and it's about ascending. And the first thing that you hear is the sopranos sing, "Oh star," this beautiful octave leap, and then the altos answer, "The fairest one inside." And it's just, everything is about uplift. And I thought, let's build a concert around this idea. And there we are. We thought that it would be really interesting to build this concert around the idea of a star, because when you think about it, for most of human history, we had no idea what stars actually were, right? We just knew that they were, that they provided light in the darkness, that they were always there, behind every cloud, and so we could put our imagination and our aspirations onto the meaning of stars. And we didn't know if they were the ancients, or if they were angels guiding us, if it was the Holy Spirit, or if it was Dharma. But it was something that we could be inspired by, and something that would lead us through our lives. And so all of the music on this concert is really based on that idea of stars and light, and the things that we hold close to us, and the things that we're inspired by. So this concert is a great way for the audience to experience the purity and the power of the voices, the singers of the LA Master Chorale. A lot of our audience, they hear us with the LA Philharmonic, they hear us with our own orchestra, with other instrumental ensembles, and that's fantastic. But there is something really special about hearing just the voices. And in this concert, of course, we'll also be, in some of the numbers, accompanied by our phenomenal, brilliant pianist, Lisa Edwards, as well. But it's really about the emotion of the human voice and the communication of our incredible singers directly to the audience. So we have two new pieces commissioned by the Master Chorale for this concert. One by Matthew Brown, who is actually a member of the ensemble as well, and one by Diana Circe, who's this wonderful Mexican composer who's based in Europe right now. And they could not be more different. Matt's piece, called Voyager, is inspired literally by the Voyager missions of NASA that launched in the mid-70s, and are now already beyond the solar system in interstellar space. And Matt has created basically an immersive concert experience. So there's video that goes along with this. There's electronics that Matt has created, and the singers basically create an entire sound world in this 12-minute piece that illustrates everything from liftoff to passing by Saturn and Neptune and Jupiter, all the way now into interstellar space. And some of you may remember that on the Voyager mission, there's what they call the Golden Record that Carl Sagan put together, which, among other things, has greetings in 55 different languages to whoever in however many million years might come across this spaceship. And so it's a greeting from Earth to the unknown, and that's really what Matt has created with the piece. Diana Circe has created something that is completely intimate and personal. Her mother wrote a poem dedicated to Diana, And this is a piece, it's called Alas de Noche, and it basically means Nightwings. And it's about a mother telling her daughter to go forth, to take these wings and like the Beatles say in Blackbird, take these wings and fly. And it's so beautiful and personal and heartbreakingly gorgeous. It's interesting that in this program, 12 out of the 14 pieces are by living composers because we didn't set out to make this a concert of new music. We were really looking at pieces that reflect the theme of stars, of starlight, of inspiration and aspiration. And I think it just says a lot about the state of choral music right now, the renaissance that we're in choral music, that there are so many different composers in so many different idioms and different styles writing so beautifully for the voice. And so we do have music by Brahms and Schumann representing the dead guys, but everything else, from Meredith Monk to Arvo Pärt to Jake Brunstadt to the world premieres, Nilo Akala, Georgia Stitt, and on, they represent, I think, the best and brightest of the choral scene right now, all over the world. So one of the pieces that we're most excited about presenting on this concert is The Open Hand by Michael Abels, who, of course, but most people know as the composer of Get Out and Nope and the opera Omar as well. Last year, Michael wrote this piece for the Master Chorale as we were celebrating my 20th anniversary with the ensemble, and we premiered it on our gala concert last March. And so we really wanted to have the opportunity to share it with a wider audience. And so we decided to put it on this program, and it is destined to be a choral classic. I'm absolutely convinced, and I've told Michael that as soon as other choirs around the country and around the world get wind of this piece and hear our performance of this piece, everybody is going to be doing it. It is so beautiful and so on point. It's phenomenal. What I really hope after this performance, the first and foremost thing is that people will run to the box office to get tickets to the next performance of the Master Chorale because they'll be so blown away by what they hear. I think and hope that people will experience a real sense of uplift from this music, of light, of inspiration, of knowing kind of more of the possibilities of what the human voice can do, and also how music can really shape our worldview. This is a concert, as I've said before, about inspiration and about the things that we aspire to. And so I hope that people are filled with this sense of light and joy and uplift.